On this channel, I've shared a lot of content about the Pi network in the last few months. I've earned nearly as many tokens by talking about this project and sharing my insights. However, I've recently become disinterested in Pi. This project does not appear to be moving forward, and as a result, my mining schedule is no longer consistent. And I haven't posted a new update video about Pi in a while. I know that most of my subscribers found my channel through my Pi-related videos, so I thought I'd post this video explaining my current stance on the Pi network. The message I want to convey to you is to not give up on the Pi network just yet. While the Pi network is not perfect, I believe in the project, and we discussed it extensively on this channel. On this channel, we discussed the potential future price of Pi tokens. We investigated unfounded claims that the project was a pyramid scheme, and we even discussed internal issues with the founders. I'm sure many of you have considered giving up on this project entirely. The Pi network was founded in 2019 with the goal of allowing anyone and everyone to mine cryptocurrencies from the comfort of their own home. You simply press a button every 24 hours to earn Pi, which could one day be used in online marketplaces and applications with a monetary value exchangeable for real money. However, it appears that this project has been dragged on indefinitely with no clear purpose or end date in sight. The project's creators originally planned for it to be released by the end of 2019, but it has now been 2 years, and in the meantime, we have seen delay after delay, and I wanted to make a video because I understand everyone's frustration with Pi. Where can I find the market? What is the numerical value of Pi? And why is this project taking so long to complete? In this video, I'll share some information that may help people better understand the project. The first thing to remember about Pi is that it is not like other cryptocurrency projects. Because the Pi network is creating its own blockchain rather than building something on the Ethereum network or the Finance network, the creators here are starting from scratch. Rather than creating a meme coin that is built on the Ethereum network, creating a coin from scratch entails creating a new blockchain system, testing, and establishing servers. However, after more than 3 years, I believe many of you are beginning to wonder why it is still taking so long. And I'd like to provide some personal insight into the situation. As many of you have already noticed, Pi has given us a firm date for the token's official release on the Pi Network app. Pi is expected to be released by the end of this year or early next year. As users, I believe we frequently overlook this. This means that whether the project is finished or not, the Pi network must release a blockchain to the public. If Pi chooses to postpone this project again, I believe many people will abandon Pi after such a long wait. I'm sure the Pi creators are aware of this, so I believe the project will be released by the end of this year or the beginning of next year. This is the first thing you should remember about Pi. We're actually getting close to the finish line, so why not go out on a high note? I believe the most difficult thing to do is to continue mining when there is no clear end goal in sight, and at least the project here provides some clarity. The project focusing on Pi's long-term sustainability is the next thing I'd like to mention. Pi, in my opinion, is one of many hyped-up cryptocurrency projects in the world, and there are virtually an infinite number of these projects online. And newer projects are being developed on a daily basis. In such a world, how can Pi distinguish itself from other projects? Essentially, we should be asking why a project like SafeMoon is failing and why a project like Ethereum is still a thing after more than 5 years. And the simple answer is a use case or reaching a level where Ethereum can almost never fail. I believe that the Pi team is creating something valuable here, and that progress is being made on a daily basis. Pi is running and operating hackathons to polish the project. We can see high-priority apps being tested, such as the Koik app, the DAO app, and the Winky app. We can also see community apps being tested, such as the Loyalty Program app, the News app, the NFT app, and the Game app. Instead of SafeMoon or DioJoin, think of Pi as Ethereum or Binance, because Pi is creating its own blockchain with features that will allow you to create an ecosystem. The next thing to remember is that when Pi finally launches, it wants to reach critical mass. If Pi had launched in 2019, there was a good chance that this project would have failed. Pi was simply too small and too early to be successful back then, in my opinion. Pi currently has over 35 million miners, which means that 35 million miners could have Pi tokens in their wallet. Of course, not all of these miners will be able to receive their tokens, and some may be unable to verify their accounts, while others may simply forget their password. In any case, a portion of these people will be unable to access their accounts, and the Pi network will be one of the largest projects available. SafeMoon has only 2.5 million holders, whereas Bitcoin has around 20 million. This would make Pi one of, if not the, largest cryptocurrency projects in the world. With so many people holding on to Pi, the project may have reached critical mass. You can also consider this in terms of the project being too large to fail. Personally, I believe that the Pi network is taking so long to launch because of issues with the technology or the back end. Instead, I believe it's because the creators want to get as close to the original goal of 100 million users as possible before the token launches. With approximately 100 million users, the Pi network may be the largest network available. And, when it comes to cryptocurrencies, numbers do matter. The more members the Pi network has, the more incentives there are for companies to conduct transactions in Pi. This also applies to the commerce platform, where the more users there are, the more items are listed and services are offered. Pi will be the largest project with 100 million users, but I believe the network overestimated its ability to grow on the internet. Don't get me wrong, I believe the Pi network is rapidly expanding, but I doubt it will reach 100 million users by the end of this year. It is not impossible, but it will necessitate a significant investment in marketing as well as some luck. I first mentioned the Pi network after seeing a comment about it on my YouTube channel. And, to be honest, I went into this project with as much skepticism as I could muster. In fact, I initially thought this was a scam. But as I dug deeper into the information available online, it became clear to me that this was not a hoax. The creators of this project stand to benefit far more from releasing a cryptocurrency into the public domain than they do from ads on their phone app. Yes, they might be able to make a few weeks' worth of money from ads on the Pi network app, but they could make millions by releasing this token. The only reason I can think of for the delay is that they want to get as many users as possible before launching to ensure their success on this project. I don't believe projects like this come along very often, and it may be one of the few cryptocurrency projects like this in our lifetime. Pi has the technology credentials and community to succeed, and it's only a matter of time before the project is released. Don't be discouraged by Pi. In fact, the project is constantly working to improve its user experience. It'll only be a matter of time before Pi is used and traded. In fact, all of this is very likely to occur within the next 100 days. So, press that button every day, and we can rejoice when the token is finally operational. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. And, as always, I hope to see you all again soon.